Hello everybody, it's me, Kat, the organizer of Meet You at the Net, your favorite beach volleyball league. So as you guys know, every week normally I send you an email that, in addition to containing the schedule for the following week, also has the updates about the scores and the standings based on the previous week's performance. But this week is extra special because we're not just going into any random week. We are going into the playoffs. And I thought we could honor the specialness of this coming week with a special video update version of your favorite email newsletter. This is, I don't know, like the updates, I guess. All right, let's start off with the Champions League. We have a three-way tie for second place. Last week, everyone was on different levels. We had Spiketaculars in the first seed, Tidal Titans in the second seed, Ace Army in the third seed, and Unprotected Sets in the fourth seed. And everyone was actually ranked differently with different win percentages. But then what happened? The Tidal Titans, very surprisingly, suffered 3 losses this past week in the doubleheader that they had scheduled. So their win percentage dropped down to 67%. Also this weekend, Ace Army, who was in the third seed, had 2 wins out of 3, and the Unprotected Sets, who was in the fourth seed, crushed with 3 straight wins. So what happens when we do this math? Tidal Titans, Ace Army, and Unprotected Sets all now have a 67% win percentage. So because of that, those 3 teams are all tied for the second seed. And keep in mind, who's in the first seed? The Spiketaculars. Not surprising. Everyone loves them. They won the championship last season. Except, let's call upon history, shall we? Was the Spiketaculars in the first seed last season? No. No, they were not. They were in the second seed. Who was in the first seed last season? Oh yeah, the Tidal Titans. So this means last season, the Tidal Titans were the preferred. They were, sorry guys, they were supposed to win it all, but they lost in the quarterfinals. I'm just saying, that's what happened. That's history. Now it's the Spiketaculars who have something to lose. The Tidal Titans, despite being a favorite, have never won the Meet You at the Net Cup before. And they're in the second seed, which they're sharing with Unprotected Sets and Ace Army. I'm just saying, it's the playoffs. Anything can happen. That's how this works. It's a single elimination bracket. Now, for the Challengers division. This is my favorite division, guys, because the level of improvement, I just want to shout it out, the level of improvement that we've seen in these players over the course of the last 8 weeks, phenomenal. Deserves its own award in and of itself. So, kudos. To me, the story here is Sandstars and Hit Happens, not just because they are tied for the first seed, which obviously, but the way that Hit Happens has been climbing up to meet the Sandstars where they are at. Last week, Hit Happens got 2 out of their 3 wins to meet the Sandstars at 10-5, and it's as if this past week, they were like, we are not letting go. And they crushed. And now they are hanging on to their tie with the Sandstars for the first place seed. Last but not least, I want to shout out the Beach Blazers. The Beach Blazers moved up from the number 9 out of 10 seed last week to now tied for the number 6 seed with Big Digs. This is a massive position change, especially because this is what's going to impact their position in the standings going into the playoffs. All right, guys, check the rest of the email for all of the information about how playoffs are going to work. Long story short, single elimination. If it rains, let's just pray that it doesn't. And keep in mind the prize. The winner of the Champions Division not only gets to sign their John Hancock on the Golden Meet You at the Net Cup, they also get to come back next season completely for free. This is also the first season that we're going to have a separate tournament just for the Challengers Division. So the winners of that Challengers bracket will have their own brand new silver Meet You at the Net Cup that they will be the first to sign when they win. And also, yes, they too will come back next season to Meet You at the Net completely for free. Guys, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Thank you for showing up at the beach every weekend and bringing your fun and your spirit and your great attitudes and just love of the game. I'm so excited for this weekend, and I will meet you at the net.